Welcome to my imposter strategy for Among Us. I need to tell you now, this is a literal pain to me. In Among Us, I either absolutely love my situation or I absolutely hate it. Can practically ruin my day sometimes. So it's kind of like a risk to just bother playing it. But anyways, I'm gonna go over what I like to do or try to do as imposter. Because I've been learning over time. Usually I don't go to the skilled because, well, if someone kills an electrical and vents to medbay or security, it's not that hard to find out. Not to mention that security just has cameras that cover like a good portion of the hallways, and the map is literally just a giant circle with a cut in the middle. As for Mira HQ, well, I don't know why, it just feels like I can't kill and get away with it, even if I just vent a mile away. I mean, I don't have much experience actually doing that, so I wouldn't know. My favorite map is Polis, and that's where I usually go. So let me just start by saying don't fake your keys. All right? If you see keys on your list, dropship and insert keys, that's a common task. Everyone has it. At least just stand here for 3 seconds and pretend you're doing it. Don't just run away at the start, because everyone will know. And if you don't have insert keys on your list, don't pretend to do it either. Because really, though, common tasks, kind of a pain. And well, if we head down here into our little office area, there's also the common tasks of the office, of swiping card or scan the boarding pass. Make sure you check your list for those. And right next to those is vitals. Vitals will tell you if someone's alive or not, but you can only tell how long they've been dead if you've basically just been on the machine for the entire round. Now, usually upon dropping out of here, I actually like to check my tasks and see where I have to go. But I don't know why, I just have this strange habit of crossing into O2. You see here, just because you're imposter and you have to fake tasks, doesn't mean you should just not do them at all. I mean, let's look here. Oh, I have to fill canisters. Since I can't do these, I'm gonna stand here for about 15 seconds. Dum da dum dum da dum. Alright, here, let's lock down these areas and sabotage electrical. You see, the problem is you need to keep track of who's where and who knows if you've gone where. Because really though, if someone saw you go into electrical with Orange and then you kill them and then you're gone and they walk in and see Orange is dead, they're most likely going to remember you were with him. When it comes to venting, I don't actually do it that often. In fact, I kind of see it as a risk. I feel like if I vent, there's the likeliness someone will catch me, but most of the time, not really. I just don't vent much at all. I'll tell you one thing, though. My weakness as imposter is the cameras. The fridging cameras. I can't tell you how many times my day has been ruined because of cameras. Oh, hey, there's a vent here. Oh, hey, there's a camera on the wall that can see into the office. And there's also a camera outside this room that can see into this. It is so annoying. Now, usually within the first round, if I can't kill in O2, I just proceed to fake my tasks and wait for a good moment to kill. That being said, if I don't kill in O2, I usually just cross into office and either head up to laboratory or head down into specimen. Most likely laboratory. Then I just continue to pretend to do my tasks. And well, once all of my tasks are faked, sometimes I just make up more tasks. Usually not really. Or I'll just run around mindlessly. Thing is though, if you have visual tasks as something you need to fake, don't do it. Even if visual tasks are off, well, you can do it, but that's a risk. I just don't do it, period. If I have a visual task I'm supposed to fake, I just don't do it. I'll just make up something else. What do I think of self-reporting? Well, here's my perspective. If you kill within the first 30 seconds of a game and you don't have fingers to point at someone, well, you're kind of in trouble. It's most likely a self-report. But here's my perspective. Who self-reports in the dark? Uh, sure, maybe that's not the smartest thing ever, but it's certainly something. Now, I'm going to report this body. I'll at least have to try and act normal. I mean, sure, these are all dummies, so I really can't do anything. I'm gonna vote myself. Proceed. You see, I just have to hope that my imposter buddy is somewhat smart, at least. Because really, if they're not, it's kind of a problem. What else? Yeah, once again, the whole who knows what is basically my entire problem with everything. If someone saw me venting, or if someone saw me with someone that I ended up killing, well, definitely a problem. Alright, what else to say? Once again, cameras are my weakness, but I usually don't sabotage communications. With most rounds, I like to say if I was with someone, if I find them suspicious at all, but as imposter, I have a bad habit of just not saying anyone is suspicious. I just seem to act pretty casual, as if I'm not even scared about dying. Now, let's see. Let's say you have a buddy. Let's say you're with a friend or some random player who's going to vouch for you, like they're on your side. That's definitely something. Thing is, though, sometimes you have to test if they will trust you. So usually what I like to do is I like to run where no one else is, make sure they're with me, and then just vent in front of them and see what they do. They run to the button, well, I understand. But once again, with the hope that nobody can recognize if I was with someone, I can just run around the map, slowly kill people off. However, if I run into a body that my imposter buddy killed, I don't really have much of a choice. Sometimes I will kill someone and then loop around just to report the body. But you often get unlucky sometimes, just getting spotted randomly. It is what it is. I'm not exactly explaining the best, but usually when we're down to 4 people and I'm the only imposter left, it's kind of a problem. So, I like to take the initiative of calling reactor, and I'm not going to do that because that will be annoying since you're going to have to wait through the time. And then I'll run back and call an emergency button, see if anyone's dead. It'll make me look somewhat innocent, and that'll give everyone the opportunity to suspect someone else. Because really though, if there's 2 crewmates left and me, all I need to do is sabotage the reactor and then kill them off. But it is an absolute pain when you're in the middle of a good round, you're so close to winning, and then they just win by finishing all of their tasks. It's like the worst thing ever. So yeah, let me try and summarize everything I've said. I hate cameras. Self-reporting, it can be a little dangerous. Just make sure you've done it within like over 30 seconds from the start of the game. If you're gonna blame someone, make sure confirm ejects is off, unless you're at a low number of people. because otherwise they'll know it was you after they're ejected. At the same time, you could also be ejected in the process. Like the other day, a few of my friends and I were playing Among Us, and my friend Michael got imposter. Me and Yellow stacked on top of each other as we were uploading data. My friend Michael killed Yellow and saw me. He reported the body, and within just a couple seconds, I immediately knew that he had killed and self reported. He was even saying, but I managed to type in faster than he could, saying he killed and self-reported as I uploaded. I was the only He was the only one to vote me while he then got ejected. But yeah, when you're imposter, just make sure the players aren't smart enough to know you were with someone. Make sure no one's on cameras unless you sabotage communications. Try to at least act like you think someone is suspicious. Just don't accuse someone who's done a visual task. Here's another problem. If I have to get buddied up with someone after a round, like let's say, oh hey, I'll be in specimen after this meeting, and then a single person follows me into specimen, I can't kill them. Everyone's gonna know. But at the same time, by not killing them, they're going to slowly think it's not me. Man, that gives my imposter buddy a chance to do something. So really though, if I'm down to just myself, I have to get extremely lucky, because I've only won on my own like 3 times. I think the first time I did was on this map, and well, I'm pretty sure the player was red. He reported 3 of the bodies I killed, and they eventually assumed he was self-reporting. If they didn't, it would have been game over for me. But yeah, sometimes it's just luck-based. If someone walks in on your kill, you kind of have to point fingers at them, or else you're doomed. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't explain this the best of my abilities. If you want me to try and reevaluate this, or maybe record a couple rounds, I'll do it. So, thanks for watching. Sorry I'm bad at explaining, and I'll see you in the next video.